Welcome to another live stream watch-along reaction. Tonight we are watching New England Revolution versus Toronto FC in match 23 of the 2022 MLS season. Here we go. Time to bounce back and catch fire because we blew our one chance at Champions League. And well, if we want any slight chance of them changing the rules, we got to win MLS Cup. So I don't know if it'll happen, but let me dream. I'm drinking Code Red, but whatever. We'll get to the comments. Lineups are as follows. For the New England Revolution in goal, Jordy Petrovic, the back four, DeJuan Jones, Henry Kessler, Andrew Farrell, and Brandon By. The midfield, defensive midfield, Matt Polster and Wilfred Kaptoum. The attacking midfield, Tommy McNamara, Carles Heel, and Sebastian Lletget, and Justin Rennicks up top as the striker. For Toronto FC, the away side, Alex Bono in goal, the back four, Jaquil Marshall-Ruddy, Chris Mavinga, Lucas McNaughton, Domenico Crescito. The midfield three, Jonathan Osorio, Michael Bradley, and Jaden Nelson. Front three, Federico Bernardeschi, Lorenzo Insigne, and Jesus Jimenez. That's what we got. For me, New England's 11 sucks. It's not great. It's not great. Toronto should out-quality them, at least front-wise. Midfield, if you had Mark Anthony Kaye, I'd be a bit more comfortable because it turns out he's pretty much the missing piece. But I think without him, we could still handle. Taxi Fontes scored an own goal and an 8-goal MLS thriller. DC already played? Taxi Man scored an own goal today and an 8-goal MLS thriller. I know Portland and Minnesota was 4-4. They don't have a player that goes by that name. But for me, let's read these comments. We have a big chat going on already. Toronto have 0 wins on the road this season. You're right. But I think that changes today. He's had 4 straight bad seasons, referring to Bono. Yep. And he'll keep having bad seasons. Not even close. If you blame Bono, he can't make all the saves. How come Bono took Toronto to the MLS Cup, beating Seattle 2-0? It's called the fact that defense, I told you, he needs defense. He needs an actual defense around him to defend him, to stop him from making horrible mistakes on like 20 damn shots. And he actually had a good potential after MLS Cup and the CCL run. As soon as that penalty shootout happened against Chivas, his brain was broken and it just got worse. Just got worse and worse. I agree. And if Toronto wins, they will be tied for 11th. I think they would be in the 11th spot. Atlanta and Inter would be under them. And they would be right behind the Revs. Right behind. Same since Altidore went to Mexico. I don't know why Toronto has a chance. He didn't want to face us. He would have scored a goal. Guaranteed. Why is he scared to face us? I don't know. Liga MX is always rigged at NFL due to referees to screw over your picks. Red Bull down to Barcelona 1-0. I could have told you. Jordy Petrovic has kept 2 clean sheets. Wonder if those were 2 wins or 2 draws. Vancouver 1-0, TFC 1-1 on penalties. Vancouver sucks. Seba, Josie, and Bradley took us to MLS Cup. Bono had nothing to do it. He went along for the ride. Freeloader he is. Dembele scores another. What? Barca puke. Real Madrid number 1. Dembele 3 in 2 matches. Let the European fans handle the debate. Real Madrid has a chance to sign Timo Werner, but it's rumors Ronaldo won't join Atletico. They want a guy that can't score. Real Madrid are a joke. As a United fan, Ronaldo won't leave. He's back training. But Real Madrid like to play bad at preseason. Real Madrid, Euro Super League frauds. Remember what happened about 1 or 2 years ago? He apparently had his header called offside right near the goal. Yeah, I think Ronaldo's going to stay. Real Madrid want the Super League because Florentino Perez wants to see you the best club in Europe. That's what Perez is doing. Then why do you... Oh, Kamar Lawrence. He's actually played. Okay. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Kamar Lawrence was in Minnesota. He's barely played. Yeah, but Florentino Perez has it as a closed league. That's the problem. Yeah, I realized what you were talking about. I'm watching SummerSlam, so keep me updated, please. Thanks, pal. I'm going, by halftime, I'm either going to be happy I watched this game or regret it. And, oh, by the way, tomorrow I could just watch, oh, wait, damn it. I could watch SummerSlam before I watch Leon and America. I think I'm going to do the Leon America game tomorrow night. Why not? Roman Reigns retains, watch. He's going to retain until he faces Cody. I don't even think Triple H would want Austin Theory to cash in. That's a Vince thing. It's probably going to blow the cash in. Hello, Ryan. Crew and Charlotte have been a weather delay the past hour. Latest update said lightning still in the area. The aim is to play tonight. Yeah. I was trying to watch that Charlotte Crew game for a while I was waiting for the TFC game to start because I was like, yeah, I just need to set this all up and have it ready before as I'm eating because I had to eat dinner, all the fries and half the burger before the match, and I'll eat the rest after. Sometimes you got to make stuff work, just like all week. Jesus, I claim fluke. Which part? Fabrizio Paritrota, here from Naples, Forza Toronto, and Forza Insigne. What is the % chance Toronto gets the playoffs? I'd say to get there, about 40%. I think they could go on a run. To win it all, 20. I think they do get to the playoffs. I think they don't have that much room to make up. They have 6 points behind the playoff line. If they win today, that'll be 3. Well, unless Cincy wins, but they'll be closer and closer. So I'm going to say 40% chance to make the playoffs. I still believe they will do that. Going to MLS Cup and winning it, about 20%. Again, New England Revolution's 11 in goal. Petrovic, back 4. Jones, Kessler, Farrell, Bai, Matt Polster, and Wilfred Kaptoum in the midfield. Tommy McNamara, Carles Hill, and Sebastian Lletget in the midfield. And striker Justin Renix, 4-2-3-1. What's a fluke? I don't know what he's calling a fluke. Jesus is calling a fluke. He always calls everything a fluke. In goal, Alex Bono. The back 4, Domenico Crigito, Lucas McNaughton, Chris Mavinga, Jaquil Marshall-Ruddy. Midfield 3, Jaden Nelson, Michael Bradley, Jonathan Osorio. Front 3, Lorenzo Insigne, Federico Bernardeschi, and Jesus Jimenez up top for TFC. See where this goes. Toronto, can they get their first away win of the season? Or will they lose again or draw? Let's go. If they win, Toronto FC will be tied for 11th. They'll probably be in 11th due to the wins tiebreaker and goal differential in the end. Today's the game of do or die. There's still 0 wins on the road, which is ridiculous. Show me TFC. I think they win. I think this is the day they finally win their first game on the road all season. Well, technically, actually, though, they did win against Forge and they won against Halifax. But first MLS game of the season on the road. You're right. But technically, it'd be 3. Well, actually, also, technically, the Forge game was a draw, and then they won on penalties. But since it was a standalone 2020 final, I give it a win. Sometimes you have to change the narrative. Not change the narrative, but, make it make sense. I claim fluke. If Toronto FC goes to the MLS Cup, yeah, it probably would be a fluke. They probably go head over ass into it. But hey, if that means we could somehow force their hand and let us go to Champions League with the Italians, I don't think MLS would like to miss out on that. Even if LAFC are our opposite, well, actually, no, they probably would be in through Supporter Shield or the opposite conference, so it really doesn't matter if they were our opposite number in the MLS Cup final. 12%, yeah, that's probably better than mine. I'm still being a little bit hopeful. This kind of feels like 2019 to me, frankly. This kind of feels like 2019 to me. Kind of the same exact situation. They lost the Canadian Championship final on penalties to Montreal. They got to the MLS Cup final, got hot because of it, ended up getting to the MLS Cup final and lost the final. But this kind of feels exactly the same. No playoffs with Bono in goal. fact. Can Toronto still get Champions League? I want to see the Italians there. So here's the thing. MLS right now, under the current format, only lets U.S. teams go through the MLS Cup or the Supporter Shield spot, or the opposite conference spot. But what I figured is Toronto already had this charade where if they could have won MLS Cup, they raised hell, tried to get in. And MLS has already kind of changed their rules. MLS is back during the COVID pandemic, had a Canadian team won that. That would have been a U.S. spot. They got turned into a Canadian spot. And next year in 2024, for the 2024 Champions League, any MLS team can get in through Supporter Shield or MLS Cup. So technically, I think MLS could easily, cooler heads will prevail if Toronto wins MLS Cup, and they'll change the rules a year early and they'll get in from that spot. Maybe are they still playing as a U.S. team? Yes, but I think we can make that work. They realized how bullshit that was, so of only U.S. teams can go through MLS Cup or Supporter Shield. So I'd say if they win MLS Cup, they still have a chance to get in. I don't think we're completely out, but we have to get there and win it. Supporter Shield isn't going to happen, but get to MLS Cup and win it. We've kicked off 53 seconds in. Revolution in the blue, Leggett on the ball, Toronto in the white. By crosses it in, and that's going to be cleared for a corner. No, goal kick. Okay. What happens if Tigres play with Gignac? Would Gignac play Saprissa? Gignac probably single-handedly beat Saprissa. Yeah. I'm new here. What do you think about Insigne, Bernardeschi, and Crescito? Are they doing good? They're all doing great. Crescito is a wonderful defender. Definitely stabilized the back line. We've had better defensive performances since he's came here. We definitely need actual outside backs. I like Memo. I think he's very good. Insigne, he's starting to get used to the pace, but he played well against Charlotte. Vancouver wasn't great, but he definitely looked a bit hobbled there at the end there. But I like Insigne, but I think Bernardeschi is the best player out of all three so far. I think Insigne was the name, but Bernardeschi is going to be the better player. Federico already loves Toronto. He's played amazingly. He's definitely started flying, started hot. I think Federico's the better player. He's enjoying his football right now. I love it. Jaden Nelson. And he runs straight to the defender. Jaden, what the hell, man? You won't like Jaden Nelson. Not a good footballer. Also, Jonathan Osorio from Bernardeschi. Now if we go to MLS Cup, you're right. Insigne. Nelson. Oh. Insigne. Doesn't look forward. 3 minutes in, 0-0. Settle. Well, 0-0. Crescito. Oh, what a play in. Insigne! Over the bar from Jesus Jimenez. The header over the bar from Jesus Jimenez. What a cross in from Insigne. The Giovinco Toronto team is considered the best MLS team, so they already have a good history with Italians. Yes. Giovinco in 2017 and the CCL team in 2018, yeah, already considered the best MLS team of all time, and they will be for a long time. Until somebody wins a treble, I don't want to hear it. Until you win a treble, until a U.S. team or the other Canadian teams win a treble, I don't want to hear it. You aren't the best. Seattle, I don't give a crap if you won the Champions League. You haven't done shit else this year. You ain't the best. LAFC, I don't care that you broke the points record. You didn't win the MLS Cup that year. Who was in that year's MLS Cup? Toronto FC and Seattle Sounders. I don't want to hear it. So, no. Yes, over LAFC too. You got to win at everything. Toronto won a damn treble. 3 trophies. points record at that point in time. It got broken 2 years in a row, or 3 full seasons in a row. The COVID season it didn't, but it definitely looked like Philly would have had we played a full season with their points per game. And Toronto was close to it too. So 4 years in a row probably would have been broken, but this year it doesn't look like it will. I don't think so. It is kind of crazy though. I'm sick. You're sick. Get well soon. Get well soon. DeJuan Jones getting pressed by Bernardeschi. Nothing there, really. 5th minute, 0-0 still. Toronto definitely pressing well. I'm glad we got the Revs before the Patriots season started. I don't need to see football lines on a pitch. I know it's the house that Tom Brady built, but I really don't need to see that. I know it's the house that Tom Brady built, but if I want to see football lines on the Gillette Stadium pitch, I'll watch them play hand egg. And instead of Brady, Mac Jones, but you get the point. I'm glad we got him now instead of, well, shit, preseason's about to start soon. We're in training camp already. I think it's a stupid move. I don't see why they think Josie's going to do anything because he couldn't score any goals for frickin', wait, he only scored, what, a goal? A goal for the Revs? He's finished. Puebla, they're really just wasting their time with him. I don't know if it's because the Revs want him gone, but Josie seems like that kind of guy in the locker room where you cater to him, he's happy. If you don't, he's not. And let's be honest, I don't think the Revs are really catering to Josie in that locker room. I think they're definitely more of a team-spirited team. Josie can't really throw his weight around. They basically said, yeah, Josie's a cancer. Let's get rid of him. When he's good, you can handle it. But when he's shit, like he's been for 3 years, you can't handle it. So they just shipped him off to Puebla. I'd say it's about half and half. Toronto probably leaning towards being the better team in possession so far. That's headed out for a corner or throw in. Good bounce. Good bounce. Throw in for Tommy Mack. Good header there by Lucas McNaughton. The hero, the somewhat hero from cross in, cleared from Canadian Championship. Just sent it to penalties and probably made it worse. Salut, ça va? Will even Puebla beat Saprissa? I don't think so. No. It's like, oh, Josie Altidore versus Saprissa. Like, that's, no. Shot. Saved by Bono right there. Eighth minute. Eighth minute. 0-0. Come on, TFC. Find something. Mavinga to Crescito. Nice. Jesus, get there. Yes. Nice bounce towards Jesus, and it's Jaden. It's Jaden. Bernardeschi. Damn it. Throw in. All right. I'm not going to complain. Yet. Nice. Oh, Jaden. Foul. Yep. I'm not going to blame that one on him. Jaden Nelson. We need Mark Anthony K back. Jaden Nelson is a freaking horrible footballer. He doesn't know anything but pace and dribbling. This is your wonder kid? Or this is, well, I guess this is our wonder kid, I should say. TFC. But I never bought into the hype, but I'm glad I didn't. Jaquil, yes. Jaden, no. I'm glad I never bought into the hype. Free kick. Insigne curls it in. Jesus can't get there. Petrovic falls out for a corner for TFC. Bernardeschi to take. Let's see how he whips in this corner. They did score a goal off his last corner against Vancouver. World-class delivery. Let's see if he can do it again. Come on, Lucas McNaughton. It's your time. Come on, brother. Let's do this. Let's do this. Federico Bernardeschi. I see McNaughton at the penalty spot. That's a good run. That's a good run to set up. Come on, cross. Lucas McNaughton. No save by Jordy Petrovic. I was hoping. But that's an okay corner. That's an okay corner. Shows you how bad Vancouver is, I guess. That really big circle by the goal of the Revs, that looks like a lacrosse goal circle. Well, that makes sense. Did they play Premier Lacrosse League at Gillette Stadium recently? It's got to be the case. Crescito, nice. Foul! Oh, boy. I don't see it. I don't see it. 11th minute. Oh, we're right on time. According to FOTMob, we're right on time. Lovely. I guess that Wi-Fi extender really is working. At least over here. Hit that like button, y'all. Super chats are on, of course. Let's get it going. Subscribe button, of course. Crescito. Oh, get it, Michael. Nice. Crescito. Insigne. I mean, Crescito was right there. You could have let him pass it to you. But, okay. Nice. Jaquil. Oso. Jaquil. So much better than Cozy. Why did we start Cozy? They're both Canadian. You're delirious. Get some rest. Get some rest, brother. Foul. Free kick the other way. That sounds about right. That's over the bar. I'll give that one. It's over the bar. 12th minute. Just get some rest. Get some rest. Get some rest. Recoup. Get better. I'll see you next time or when you feel better. Watching this ain't feeling worse. Ain't worth feeling worse, brother. Rest. Recoup. Recover. Unless I guess this is making you feel better, but blue light probably don't help a damn fever, I have to say. I'm not a doctor, though, so I can't tell you. 13th minute. But I'm sure it doesn't help. th 13th minute. Goal kick for TFC. TFC going forward. Rennick's pressing. For the Revs. Don't do nothing stupid, y'all. Come on. Get it back. Good. That's a foul. Free kick TFC. All right. If you don't mind, keep on doing what you're doing then. Insigne on the ball. Cross. Plays it back to Mavinga. Bono, don't you dare do anything that. And headed by Brandon Ba, of course. Actually, I had to call in sick to work today. That's good. That's good for you. If it helps you, it helps you. If it helps, that's good. What's up, Winvo? Thoughts on Slonina to Chicago Fire to Chelsea? I feel like he'll be part of the loan army. He's going in January, but I really think they should loan him back for a season and a half. The rest of the season, and then let him play 2023 with Chicago, then let him go. I don't think he's very young, and I don't know if he's good enough for Chelsea, even their U20s right now. I like Gaga Slonina. I think he's a very good goalkeeper, but he's still a prospect. And he's still in the shape of things when it comes to the Premier League. He's very raw when it comes to Premier League goalkeeping. I think he's very raw. Hell, Matt Turner definitely hasn't really transferred well early, I have to say. He's talented, but he's definitely has to settle in, even though Arsenal's his favorite team. And it's his boyhood favorite team. So if Matt Turner, who's that good of a goalkeeper, has to settle in, and he's sort of raw when it comes to Premier League goalkeeping, and he was an MLS star, somebody that young like Slonina, he's definitely got to build up to the level of what they need out of a Premier League goalkeeper, even a second goalkeeper. So he's definitely going to be in the loan army, I think, at least for a good couple of years, but you honestly don't want that to be his full ending, or not ending, but situation. That's just what I think, though. I think it's definitely a bit like going straight in January is a bit too early. I think if he gets another MLS season as a loan back, I definitely think that's better for his sake. He's definitely not been as hot as he was last year. He's definitely had some growing pains. I saw that, yeah. How do you think Chiellini will do against Bernardeschi and Insigne? You're just jumping straight to MLS Cup, aren't you? I think Chiellini, I like Giorgio Chiellini. I respect him. I'm a fan, of course. But Insigne and Bernardeschi will rip him to shreds. I'm sure they already have in training for the Azzurri. They're going to rip him to shreds in MLS Cup. I wouldn't start him if I were Steve Cherundolo, because they know his tendencies. Insigne and Bernardeschi know Chiellini's tendencies. They're a lot younger than him, and they're a lot faster. That is not the player you want to start if you're Cherundolo, if it's MLS Cup, because that's the only way we could face LAFC right now, is if Toronto goes all the way to MLS Cup and LA doesn't choke in the playoffs. You don't want to start Chiellini there. I would rather start Mbake, Mamadou Fall, and where they started before Chiellini, because I just don't see that working out. Do you go the experience? Maybe. I don't think that's the move. I really don't. If the players know what their tendencies are and they can rip them apart because they know tendencies and they know the age, everything's favoring Bernardeschi and Insigne in that portion, in that matchup. You target Chiellini, Toronto would win MLS Cup if they start Chiellini. Just wait, they'll probably do it. If I was Steve Cherundolo in that situation, having the Italians against LAFC, I'd go with what I had to start the season. Of course, they released Daniel Henry, but now we have him. But he wasn't starting anyway. I'd go with Mamadou Fall and I think Murillo, yeah. That's where I would go if I was Cherundolo in that situation. And if you need Chiellini to drop in as a sub, you do it. but you don't give him 90 minutes to basically be the reason you lose an MLS Cup to a team who, suffice it to say, basically clawed their way there, but also went ass over head their way there. You really don't want to do that. It's kind of embarrassing. I'll love it, don't get me wrong. But it would be kind of embarrassing. Nelson! Side past the post in the 20th minute. When is the next space shuttle? Can we book Bono a one-way trip? I don't know when the next space shuttle is, but call NASA. I'm sure they'll do it. Or just call Russia. I'm sure they got some space shuttles ready to go. Call Putin. I'm sure he's got some space shuttles ready to go. Get Nelson off. I agree. But we don't need him right now. I hope Mark Anthony Kaye gets healthy pretty quick. Because if he doesn't, we're screwed. When we start playing the Nashvilles and the Portlands and no. Nelson is just, I never saw the hype. I never did. And I'm glad I didn't, because everybody was hyping Jaden Nelson like he was the greatest thing since sliced bread. Him and Jaquil. But Jaquil has at least fought his corner. He hasn't been completely crap. He definitely has talent. Nelson, on the other hand, I never saw it, and I certainly don't see it now. Header cleared by McNaughton. Insigne just backs Nelson away. He's like, nah, you ain't touching this. Nah, you ain't touching this. I don't even think Insigne likes playing. Still delayed. They should just postpone at this point. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I saw that. I'm kind of pissed that David Ochoa went to DC. That would have been a great trade. Alex Bono for David Ochoa, that would have been a damn worth trade. But no, we didn't do it. We let DC get David Ochoa. I get David Ochoa's a shithouse and he's an ass, but I would rather have him. He's a better goalkeeper. We sat on our hands. Especially after the Canadian Championship final, we just sit on our hands. It's like, we're just going to sit on our hands after all that bullshit? All right. I know you got some things up your sleeve. Why don't you put that goalkeeper card up your sleeve too? We just sat on our hands and let a conference rival take David Ochoa. And a team who didn't even need him. They have Bill Hamid. And we let them have him. What are we doing? We need a goalkeeper over the bar. TFC needs an actual good goalkeeper. I mean, Westberg's good, and I like Luka Gavran. I like his potential. I like Greg Ranjit Singh. But let's be honest, Westberg, he's not the best in MLS. He's better than Bono, and that's why he looks so good. You put him with David Ochoa, that's a good one too. Even if Westberg's still the starter. But Bono's not worth nothing. I could have done that. But I cover everything else too, so yeah. That's probably why I didn't. What do you think about Bill Hamid? Great goalkeeper. He's a great goalkeeper. Historically, it still is. Why did they go for David Ochoa? Like anybody, I guess, for the fact that maybe Bill Hamid is getting near hanging it up, maybe. Maybe Ochoa fits Rooney's situation more. Maybe that's what it is. I just don't get it. I don't care what your system is. If you have a goalkeeper as good as Bill Hamid is in this league, you're going to replace him for somebody who is arguably he's good, but it's because he's a shithouse. But if he wasn't, he'd just be league average. Yeah, no. Like, they didn't even need a goalkeeper. We just let him have him. We just let him. What are you doing? No. We need a goalkeeper. I'm good with David Ochoa. League average is still better than Alex Bono. Just ask Quentin Westberg. And by the way, that shithouse won a penalty shootout, as in David Ochoa, against the Seattle Sounders. So, food for thought, right? Food for thought, right? Westberg can win penalty shootouts. Ochoa can. Bono can't. Jesus Jimenez looks like they were checking him for injury. 24th minute. Free kick here. They got to go to VAR. No. Drop ball. 57% possession to 43% possession. New England's leading in possession. Of course they are. So. But am I wrong about Ochoa? No, I'm not. Oh, shit. Don't let Sebastian Lletget score on us. I beg of you. Don't let back pass score on us. If you do, I will raise hell. If you let back pass score on us, I swear to God. Oh, Jesus Jimenez is back on. Crescito, Insigne, Bradley, Osorio. "26th minute. All right, Jaquil, Nelson, and he's going to give away possession. No, he actually still has the ball. He still has the ball with two defenders on him. I'm shocked. Just pass it to Berna. Jeez. Okay, the attack did not die. Insigne. Tiragir? No. Thought he was about to set up for one. No. Why are you? And Mavinga's just pushing Renix around. And they're going to call a foul on that, of course. 27th minute, still 0-0. Better not expected. Or better than the bad side of the situation could have been. This is a 6-pointer. You got to get the points, man. You got to get the points. You got to get the points. "27th minute. Hit that like button, yo. Let's get this going. See, and here's a free kick that definitely looks dangerous. It looks dangerous. And Carles Gil is standing over it as he should be. Carles Gil with the delivery straight to Bono. Does Juventus have a good backup, like third-string keeper? Because I think that could easily be a good MLS starter. Is there like a good Juventus youth starter or a third-string player? Or something like that? Or we could just get old-ass Gianluigi Buffon. That would work for me. Now, I haven't heard any rumors on Richie Larea at all. I haven't heard any. It seems like Forest are still keeping him for now. The loan move hasn't materialized yet, but I think there's an extra month even after the Mercado transfer window ends that they could loan out players, I think. So maybe it's taken longer to materialize. But I did see a picture on Jesse Lingard's or Richie Larea's story that Jesse Lingard posted. It seems like they're becoming good mates. Never thought that would be crazy, you know? Jesse Lingard and Richie Larea seem like they're becoming fast friends. Pinsoglio, basically a fan who plays one game a season, living the dream. Ah, damn it, he's probably better than Alex Bono. Let's go for it. Isn't it Carlo Pinsoglio? I think I'm right, ain't I? Yeah, he's probably better. Go for it. He's probably better. Go for it. Juve got Perin. He's from my city, and I know him personally. He's a beast. How's TFC play today? Any improvements from the last game? They're down possession-wise, but it's still 0-0. Defensively, they've been pretty strong. They've had some offensive runs, but Jaden Nelson's normally turning it over. Let me tell you this, Dr. Negative. Why would rich people be buying oceanfront property if the global sea levels were going to flood those cities? Think about that for a second. That's my answer. Rich people wouldn't be buying oceanfront property if they were actually worried about the sea levels. Stay woke. Stay woke. Stay woke. While I'm at it, if I'm rich, I would be getting some freaking oceanfront property on the Amalfi Coast. Are you crazy, man? They don't care. AKA the rich people. They're selling you. They're selling you fear. They're selling you fear. And they're laughing all their way to the bank. Unplug from the Matrix. Unplug from the Matrix. Header, cleared. You asked, I answered. Shot, past the post, I'll be a goal kick. "31st minute. Now, back to the football. But seriously, if I'm that rich, oceanfront property on the Amalfi Coast, well, yeah. Jesus Jimenez, like that's a good off-season house. I'm not gonna lie, or at least for like a couple weeks. I wish we could do something on global warming. Oh, there are warming cycles in climate. There's warming cycles in the climate. We're in a warming cycle now. Are we probably making it go quicker? Yes. But this is naturally a thing. It's probably only worse because of us, but it's not all of us. But even then. Shaquille Marshall Ruddy. Crescito. Osorio. Oso. Insigne. Nice. And that's out for a goal kick. Still 0-0 in the 32nd minute. I'll take this half. This is a pretty good half. I won't complain about it. Playing forward, TFC Oso. Jimenez. They do, definitely. Same hairstyle. He's looked better. Yeah, I would agree. He's looked more composed and better. He's also definitely received the ball when Nelson's about to receive it. He's definitely stepped in front of him and said, just stay away. He's definitely done that too, but I don't blame him. I don't think anybody blames him. I'd say just stay in your position. Get out, go, goal kick. Good. Best USL club. I like Phoenix Rising. Overall, Phoenix Rising, best USL club. Sacramento's up there as well. That was an awesome game, by the way, the Sacramento-Kansas City game. Like that last, oh, hell, it was like the last, 45 minutes and the penalty shootout. That was awesome. Since I have no use for Kansas City being in CCL, at least for now, if we win MLS Cup, I'm going to regret rooting for Sacramento to win that semi. But, hey, you know. Well, even then. Be harder to face them. It's SKC, and they probably won't do good in Champions League, so it's probably a good thing they lost. We'll deal with that when we deal with that. 34th minute. Go get it. Who knows? Maybe Nashville could still. Well, no. Maybe a closer team could still get in through Supporter Shield and Western Conference play. Bernardeschi, Insigne. This could be the breakthrough. Lorenzo Insigne. Lorenzo. Passes it up. It's out for a goal kick, and Bernardeschi just bends. Any other players linked with joining TFC before the end of the transfer window, or is this the final product for the season? Looking at a center back from... We're looking at a free agent center back from Italy and Belotti. Those rumors are still flaming. And I think we've actually sent him an offer. I don't want Belotti. I'll say that. I like the center back. I do not want Belotti. But Jimenez hasn't been great since he went on that duck. So I'm not going to... And Io hasn't been great either. Maybe we do need Belotti. I thought Jimenez would... That's out for a goal kick. I didn't think Jimenez would get marked out by the defenders. Global warming. I mean, what'd I say? Dire match. As I said, rich people are still buying oceanfront property. If the sea levels were rising like they say they are, would they really be doing that? They just don't want you to buy that oceanfront property. Or get rich enough to do it. And if they keep you fearful of anything, you won't get rich enough to do it. They keep you complaining about stuff in the hive mind or fearful of all this stuff. You ain't going to get rich enough to do it. Unplug from the Matrix. What player do you think will become a better manager? Tejan, Jonathan David, or Fonzie? Why are we talking about managers? They're about my age. Let's talk about that when I'm 40. Let's talk about manager. Let's talk about the manager version of Alphonso Davies, Tejan Buchanan, and Jonathan David when I'm 40. You got 28 years. Save that question for 28 years from now. And that's over. Horrible pass. Insigne, that just dropped down like a duck in the wind. Like a shot duck in the wind. That dropped. 37th minute. If I had to pick one. Fonzie's way too good of a player. I could see him being like a Thierry Henry. I don't think I'd like Fonzie as a manager. Tejan, with the way Tejan grew, I like Tejan. Tejan definitely has great field sight. I like the way he runs his game. He definitely is way more fundamental, and he's very good on the fundamentals and also the passing and the speed. He definitely could give good tips. Be a good coach. Cross in. That'll go out for a corner kick. I got Tejan. Jonathan David. He definitely has the hunger, but I don't see. I got Tejan. From what I know and what I see, I got Tejan as a manager. I think he'd be the best. He's definitely a good motivator. He's definitely got a lot of fire. So I would say. Second corner for TFC, Bernardeschi. Can TFC open the scoring here? Still 0-0. I'll take it. I'll take it to the half. I'll take it. TFC cross in, punched up. That'll go out for a goal kick for Petrovic. You know, we barely get results in Gillette Stadium. So, hey, if we could get another draw, I won't complain about it. We did win the past 2 years, and we drew in 2019. I'll take a 4th straight year with a result in Gillette Stadium. Yes. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And honestly, I'm going to say it like this. Croatia and Canada get out of the group. Belgium, that Nations League game didn't look that good. And I got Croatia. I actually think they got a better chance to get out of the group. Goal kick for Bono. I think Croatia and Canada. That's what I think. Montserrat have a Premier League representative. Wow. Probably on one of the bottom, like the teams who just came up, or one of the bottom teams, probably. 40th minute, my guess. Montserrat. '40th minute, 0-0. Just hold, either score before the half, Toronto, or hold the draw into half. Let's go. Not a bad performance. I'm not going. This is better than Vancouver, I would say. It's called a watch-along. If I show the game, I get a copyright strike. I don't need that. Red card for the Red Bulls in the 81st minute. Lyle Taylor of Forest, teammate of Larea. Yep. I could have told you it was a team who just came up. Which I basically said. But yeah. Didn't realize Lyle Taylor was Montserrat. Or had, whether he's actually from there, he had just history that connected him to Montserrat. Or, I guess, Diasporas as well. 41st minute. If it's like one, two, like if it's like multiple times, yes. If it's just like once and then they stop after I explain, you don't time out. But if they just keep asking after I explain, do it. Like if they keep asking like two or three more times after I explain, do it. But if they understand, don't. After the first time, like I'll explain. Lyle Taylor has 10 goals and 13 caps for Montserrat. That's pretty good. 10 goals. Must be one of those players that isn't, like, is very talented, but is a ringer instead of playing for England or a bigger country. Sort of like some of those Surinamese players and the Curacao players. Some of them. If you've noticed, Suriname has definitely gotten some players that have some good clubs and good talent, same as Curacao, which is a good thing for CONCACAF, I have to say. That's a very good thing. I enjoy watching Suriname play. It's been a pretty good, I'd say it's a better performance than Vancouver. I would say that. They haven't scored yet, but New England hasn't really threatened much. The defense has been a lot more stable. Insigne has looked a lot more up and at them, which is good. Bernardeschi's been Bernardeschi. Jaden Nelson has definitely given away possession a good amount of times, but, you know, what can you do about that? But other than that, TFC has had a pretty good first half. I'll take a draw. I'll take the performance so far. Bernardeschi plays in Insigne! Insigne saved by Petrovic. That'll be a corner. Insigne couldn't chip. I thought that was going to be it. That could have been Insigne's first MLS goal. The first goal is a Toronto FC player, but it hits Petrovic. He closes down the angle. Jordy Petrovic with a good close down of the angle. Damn. Third shot for TFC, Lorenzo Insigne. I agree. K is the missing piece. We need him. He needs to get back soon. I agree. K is the missing piece. That midfield is an absolute rock if he's playing. If it's Nelson, you may get more pace, but he's absolute trash. Header. Crigito. And he puts it over the bar. Off the volley. But nah, K's better. You got Oso, Bradley, and Kay in the midfield. With the Italians, that's a rock of a midfield. You're right. We need Kay back soon. He's a missing piece. Like, we need him. He's very underrated in this situation. He very much is. Hell, he was good at Montreal. The only game he sucked was the Chicago game. Or he was invisible. I wouldn't say sucked, but he was invisible. But grazie. 45th minute. And I also have done Azzurri videos as well. And when Roma was in the Europa Conference League final. Oh, boy. Watch him. 2 minutes of stoppage time after the 45th minute. Polster! Shot! Past the post. That'll be a goal kick. Are there any Italians in the Liga MX? I don't think so yet. No. I don't think so. Maybe I'm missing some, but I don't think so. If we win this game, we can make the playoffs, because after this game, I think Kay is coming back sooner rather than later. If he comes back for Nashville, we definitely need him for that one. I would rather win the 6-pointers, but if we could win every game and just make it easier and get 4th place, that'd be good. Or at least not lose every game, or not lose a game out of the last 12, I should say. Bernardeschi. Jimenez. Nice. Jesus. Damn it, Jade. I don't want to see him play a game. Again. Get him off. Jaden Nelson is the worst. He's the worst. Like, I could do the same shit he's doing. Yes. 2023, Canada wins the CONCACAF Nations League, CONCACAF Gold Cup double. Watch this space. And the women end up winning the Women's World Cup, too. Watch this space. So that's technically a treble. 1 women's trophy, 2 men's trophies. Watch this space. I don't know if the men will win the men's World Cup, but I just hope they get to, like, the quarters. But a underdog run would be nice. It would be the stuff of legend. That's a throw-in. Halftime. We are at halftime, 0-0 between New England and Toronto. I'm not going to hate the performance. I'm happy with it so far. What should we do in the second half? I'm not completely sure. I like the way we're playing. For now, around the first 15, 20 minutes of the second half, see how it starts. And hopefully you're not down by like minute 60 and then make your changes then. I like what I'm seeing so far. Toronto's bound to score. Hell. The Revs, they look pretty empty. Why has somebody got an Omar Gonzalez fat head? Why? Are they going for a draw? I don't think they are. They definitely were better offensively in the second part of the first half. They were knocking at the door more. I don't think they're going for a draw. Could it end up being a draw? Yeah. I don't think they're going for it. I think they're trying to win. Defensively, the defense is strong. Seriously, I think the defense has been pretty strong today. For all intents and purposes. But offensively, they've woken up. They've definitely pushed forward offensively a bit. I'd say get Jaden Nelson off, but what are they going to do? DeAndre Kerr? I mean, DeAndre Kerr is honestly a better footballer. That's actually something you should do with that. DeAndre Kerr. Yes, Omar slander. I love it. Concrete feet. I love it. Slander on concrete feet. I love it. I love it. We slander Omar Gonzalez in this house. Even though he's gone from TFC, we slander him in this house. The worst defender I've ever seen in my life, except for 2 months in 2019. He sucks. I would rather. Carlos Salcedo was way better than Omar Gonzalez. I don't know what that says about Carlos Salcedo. All I know is that was an upgrade. And sadly, Salcedo had to go back to Mexico. I still like Carlos. Seems like a cool guy. Was a pretty good player. I think people hated on him too much, but he had the DP tag, which probably made it worse. But that probably says more about Omar than it does Carlos. The fact that Carlos was better than Omar. Zavaleta couldn't, though, so that says something. Oh, no. Oh, Chuckle Brothers was horrible. I would sub Kerr for Nelson, I agree. But we'll take a short break at the half, talk about the stats. I'll be back. Sit tight. I thought the Code Red was working. I thought the Code Red's been working recently, but okay. Inter Miami 3, Cincy 2. Well, that keeps us closer to 7th, but that means climbing the table's a bit harder. Did Pozuelo score the goal? Sit tight. I'll be back at the half. Higuain penalty before halftime. Oh, still got another half. Okay. I'll take a draw in that situation. That probably is better. Higuain. Gonzalo Higuain. Stats at the half. 56% possession. 44% possession. 6 shots to 4. 245 accurate passes. 85% pass accuracy to 179. 82%. 4 fouls to 5. No offside on either side. 0 corners to 3. Kind of shows you Toronto's offense has been better. 6 shots to 4. 2 shots on goal to 1. 287 passes to 218. 85% pass accuracy to 82. 6 throws to 8. No yellow cards to no yellow cards and 0 red cards to 0. Toronto offensively. Is this 2010? Are you stuck in 2010? Brother, I remember Higuain during Saudi ball. No, this ain't 2010 no more. I'll check that after I tell you what I feel about the first half. But we already kind of talked about it. TFC defensively have been very stable, I think. The Revs really haven't challenged us offensively, I don't think. They really haven't. But look at their lineup. Even their bench isn't great. When Vrioni gets on, could it get worse? Yeah. Could that be the moment when they take the lead? Yeah, probably. But offensively, Toronto's been the better team. Defensively, we've done enough to stifle the Revs. I don't know if that's because of what we've been doing on defense or the fact that the Revs put out their lineup isn't great and their bench isn't great besides Vrioni as well. That could be helping it, but Toronto offensively hasn't been bad. And they've been pretty good defensively. I think this game has been a good 0-0 draw. We've definitely challenged the Revs more than they've challenged us. I like where this is going. I think the second half there could be a couple of changes, or at least a change to start it. Kerr for Nelson, and then see where we go from there around the 60th minute. If it's still 0-0, see if you got to put in Akinola, or see if there needs to be a change defensively. I really don't think so. But the only thing I really would say now is go Kerr for Nelson and then see where you go from there, because I think DeAndre Kerr is a better player, and he's better in that spot than Nelson's in right now. So I think you make that change and we see what we go from there. But I think if we make that change, I think the attack will be a lot better, a lot more connected. Because Insigne is doing the same exact thing to Nelson he was doing to Cozy Thompson last Tuesday. You don't want that. That should tell you right now, make the switch. Because I've seen Lorenzo basically say, nah, stay back, I got the ball, to Jaden. He's basically done that to him at least 3 times in the first half. I think you got to make the change. That just shows you got to make the change. So, I like what I'm seeing. But I think the second half could go our way. I think we have the momentum. A 0-0 draw for us at the half is pretty good. I think But when it comes to the second half, I think when it comes to this match in the second half, I think Toronto are definitely have the momentum, especially if they make the change. So we'll see what happens. But I like where we are right now. Miami. Miami takes 7th. They win. We'll see what happens. Speaking of Miami's match so far. Who scored the goals? Higuain has a hat trick. Gonzalo Higuain has a hat trick. Pozuelo with an assist on the second. Pozuelo with the assist on the second. Penalty before the half in the 23rd minute. Higuain. Higuain has a hat trick. Wow. Okay. Yeah, Higuain has a hat trick for Miami, and Pozuelo got the assist on the second. I'm not shocked. Well, Pozuelo's going to make us pay, isn't he, when we play Miami? Isn't he? Oh, boy, that's going to be fun. If Pozuelo, I was probably going to... I should get that pink heartbeat kit with Pozuelo on it, though. I'm still a fan of Alejandro. I still like him. Besides, I've never had a problem with having a Miami kit in the collection. So if it's a Pozuelo pink kit, no problem. Depends if he stays or not in Miami. I don't think he'd leave. To be honest, though, I think he wants... I think if he goes, the fact that he's at Miami, I think they're going to re-sign him. I think they will. Kind of do. I think he wants to be in Miami. I really do. I've heard it through the grapevine, but sounds like Pozuelo had a gal in Miami already before he got traded, so maybe he does want to be there. I just hope he ain't simping. If this brother ends up name dropped on Fresh and Fit, I will be secondhand embarrassed for Pozuelo if he gets name dropped on Fresh and Fit. Don't let it happen. Don't let it happen. Well, it depends on the context, but if you're a dude get a name dropped on Fresh and Fit, it's probably because you're a trick or a simp. I don't want them to do that to my boy, Alejandro Pozuelo. I don't want them to do that to my boy. Second half's about to start. Steve Rioni's already warming up. MLS seems to be equal to the Serie A level of competition. I haven't seen much in the past to give me the idea that Serie A is better than MLS. I mean, Serie A is a pretty good league. I mean, that sounds like slander. That sounds like slander. Serie A is better defensively for sure. But, I mean, Serie A is a very good league. I mean, that sounds kind of like, I don't know. 45th minute. TFC have kicked off. Here we go for the second half. They did not make the DeAndre Kerr for Jaden Nelson change. Well, this is going to be a fun get to the 60th minute. If we somehow score. Bernardeschi. New England's already warming up Vrioni, and we ain't got DeAndre Kerr in this match. That's going to be a throw-in for New England. MLS is better than Serie A, better than PSG. Oh, look, 904 actually has a profile picture now. That threw me off for a second. McNaughton threw me off for a second. Serie A is the best mid-table in the world, the likes of Verona and Sassuolo, etc. Yeah, I would agree. The fact that Scamacca is leaving Sassuolo, though, that's not good. Scamacca could be a very good striker for the Azzurri. He could. I'm not sold yet, but I definitely have more faith in him than I do Gino Immobile. I mean, but that's everybody, I bet. At this point, if you still think Ciro Immobile is going to find form for the Azzurri, you're out of your mind. It's done. He's done. Not for Lazio, but everything else, he is done. Immobile is the most fraudulent Ballard FC local. Yep. They just made the USL 2 final. Western Conference champions. Yep. But Immobile, Macedonia already proved that. Okay, so we're on the same page. Yeah, Winvo loves watching USL too. 48th minute. Come on. Pass the ball. Okay, Crescito. Ballard has a super clean team jersey. I need to see it, but I'm sure I'd agree. 48th minute. Insigne. Shaquille can't get it to him. Insigne, brother, I'd say get your depth perception tested because that was the second bad pass to like midfield instead of switching the play you've done today. Cross, nice Crescito. It's got to be the turf. It's got to be the Gillette Stadium turf. Throw in. It really has to be. Gillette Stadium is honestly the worst football pitch, soccer stadium I've seen in my life. It really is. Like, I know it's the house that Tom Brady built, and I love it as a gridiron football stadium. I do. But as a football pitch, it is the worst. NYCFC at least has grass. It may be a bowling alley, but at least has grass. The turf at Gillette is the worst. Yep. The turf at Gillette's the worst. Like, if you made me choose, well, what the worst is, I would say Gillette's worse. I would say Gillette is the worst. Yankee Stadium and Citi Field are at least grass pitches. They may be smaller and they may be bowling alleys, but they're not as bad. At least they're grass. Now, TFC in 2018 had a horrible pitch, but, they changed it to hybrid, and it's been better most of the time. Not the Champions League game against Independiente in 2019. It was basically a sand pit, and then the home opener this year against Red Bulls, half of the pitch was a cow patch. But normally, BMO Field was pretty nice since they went hybrid. Normally. One of the best games of the season, talking about Portland and Minnesota. Just back and forth action, two good teams going punch for punch. It was a pretty damn good game. This is my NFL team stadium, but the pitch doesn't look maintained well at all. Oh, so you're a Patriots fan. Nice. I didn't know that. I thought you were a Dolphins fan or something. I thought you did root for an AFC East team, but I thought you were like a Bills or Dolphins fan. I didn't know you were a Patriots fan. Nice. Score prediction, I got 1-0 TFC. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. Was good, Ryan. Nothing much. How you doing? Just enjoying this game. Haven't been pissed off yet. That's a good sign. Throw in for Shaquille. We really need to make the Kerr substitution, though. 51st minute. Learn something new every day. Bernardeschi. He's onside and he gives it away. Just should have taken the shot. But he should have taken the shot. For me, it's Bucks and Patriots for obvious reasons. Still love the Patriots, but Tom Brady, until he retires, because the way I grew up, the fact that all I know is Tom Brady, he's going to be number one. But I will admit this, I don't even see him in a Bucs jersey when he's playing. I feel like he's still wearing a Patriots jersey and he's just throwing to people in red jerseys, except Gronk. But now that Gronk's retired, it just seems like he's throwing interceptions every play. Family lived in the Cape Cod before returned to St. John's, Newfoundland. Okay, nice. Insigne. Nels or Jaquil put it over the bar. 5-4. It should have been, honestly. Yeah, I agree. It should have been. They are. But honestly, I still ain't used to seeing Brady in a Bucs jersey. I still feel like I see him wear a Patriots jersey. Seeing him play in a Patriots jersey. It's weird. I see. I don't see him in a Bucs jersey. I can't do it. The only way I really know it's real is the fact that I wear a Brady Bucs jersey and I look back at it. It's like, it feels weird, but I'm sure when Joe Montana left the 49ers, there were 49ers fans who felt the same way. That they'd still root for the Niners, and they're still overall probably favorite team, but they still want Joe Montana to succeed. They still love Joe Montana. That type of situation. I don't know if the Colts fans did the same for Peyton Manning, but in my eyes. Toronto fan of every other sport. I was really young. Said, well, I guess TFC makes sense. Pretty much just chose it. But hey, it fits everything. Tommy Mack cleared. There'll be a corner for New England. Pretty much just fit. Everything fell into place. I chose it. It is what it is. And everything but Tom Brady's teams have disappointed me pretty much, except we do have sometimes win titles. The Raptors won a championship. Vrioni's on for Renix. They've made that sub. The Revs. That type of situation. The Leafs haven't won anything. The Blue Jays, they've gotten close. They haven't won anything, though. Mississippi State. National championship in baseball, nothing else. Cross in, header. They don't even know where it is. Nelson. And Nelson just let that fall. Yeah, I could see. Nike or Adidas. Honestly, that's out for a goal kick. Honestly, Adidas. But I've heard rumblings. The MLS contract for jerseys, the Adidas contract ends in 2024. So after the 2024 season. And I've heard that Adidas just wants to drop everything. Adidas dropped NHL. They may just drop the MLS, the leagues-wise. Like, they could do singular teams. But I'm feeling like MLS is going to go to Nike after starting in the 2025 season. It seems like that's going to be the case. I don't know if I like that. I feel like everybody, you want to say Adidas is templated, just wait until Nike takes over. It's going to be shit. Like, it's not going to be great. It's not going to be great. Trust me. Bernardeschi still going. Has the ball. Plays it back to Jaquil. Jaquil Marshall-Ruddy. McNaughton. Oso. Bernardeschi. Plays in. And then Jimenez can't get it there. I like Adidas, yeah. So let me just count this off. So this jersey, the away jersey, goes till the end of 2023. We're going to have a new away jersey for 2024. Our new home jersey will be 23-24. Nike, not Nike. Yeah, I know, but I'm not used to saying it the Nike way. It just doesn't seem right. I think everybody's kind of said that. It's a lot easier if you're European, or English, I should say. 57th minute. But whatever. Point is, so TFC has 2 more new jerseys out from Adidas if Adidas doesn't re-up with MLS. At least league-wise. Maybe Toronto chooses to stay with Adidas. Maybe Adidas just chooses to make it for certain teams and anybody could basically pick what they want. I hope that's the case. Because I don't want to see Toronto wearing Nike. Yes, especially Kerr for Nelson, especially. Kerr for Nelson, especially. Other than that, I don't see another sub. But Kerr for Nelson should be made. It should have been made at halftime. 58th minute. Oso. Come on, TFC. Bernardeschi. Federico Bernardeschi. Federico. Lovely. But other than that, Insigne. Lorenzo Insigne. Bernardeschi. Lorenzo Insigne headed away. You know Lorenzo wasn't going to win that. Shot! Off the post! Bernardeschi off the post. He almost had it. That's a save. If it's not Adidas, I wouldn't mind Umbro. I would like Umbro. I really would. I think Umbro and MLS, that would work together. But, Umbro wouldn't pay enough. That's just if Nike doesn't choose to go that way. Macron. I love Macron. Jerseys. Not the jerseys. The manufacturer. I love Macron. They're a very good company. And I like the Canadian Premier League jersey. I like the Forge jersey I have. So if MLS went Macron, I wouldn't hate it. I'd have to buy a size higher, but, I wouldn't hate it. They're not as tight as MLS Adidas jerseys, but, I wouldn't hate it. Revs with a throw-in in the 49th minute. That's going to go out for a corner kick. Still 0-0. I feel like Akinola should be on. Honestly, go ahead. I think Akinola and Jesus are like for like, though. I really ain't sold by Akinola so far. And Jesus, he hasn't been great besides the goal against Montreal and the other goal he scored. It was against San Jose, yeah. No, Columbus. That was Columbus. I think it was close to scoring against San Jose, but it was Columbus, yeah. This man hasn't scored a goal in freaking, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 6 matches now. Worst MLS kit. The Reds. Honestly, the Reds suck. It's basically the exact same thing as the Chicago Fire kit, pretty much to the T. And besides, the new Revs logo sucks ass. It should be the crayon flag. Are they chanting referees a wanker? Are they chanting what I think? Are they chanting referees a wanker? The Revs fans, are they doing that? I say the Barbasol white crew jersey with the random yellow and black squares near the neck. Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah, that sounds like Belotti to me. And you know what? Damn it. I think that may be the move. I was wrong. I think not wanting Belotti is like cutting off your nose to spite your face. I thought Jimenez was that good. All we need is one clear-cut chance to score. I agree, but here's the problem. The defense needs to hold out. I think we get that chance, but is it when we're down 1-0 or is it when we're tied 0-0? That's the question. The defense, I don't think the defense is about to screw up, but you don't know. You really don't know. They also probably need one clear-cut chance to score. I mean, they still have Carles Heel. Shit. It's not completely... They're not completely fangless. Oh, and Vrioni. Vrioni's on the pitch. They're not completely fangless. Their 11 ain't great, but their subs ain't great besides Vrioni, but they still got 2 great players. And MLS, that's pretty much all you need for at least moments of brilliance. I wouldn't say to be a great team, but It's 61-35, 60 going into the 62nd minute. So past the hour mark. TFC. Oh, good Crescito. Oh, shit, he whiffed on it. Be a corner goal kick. Goal kick for TFC. They got lucky there. This referee is kind of a wanker. And I didn't even disagree with a, well, Tommy back. 62nd minute. I think Jesus Jimenez is a depth option, not just a starter. I agree. But luckily, he was as good as he was at the start of the season. We needed that. You have to admit, Jesus Jimenez kept us in this position. The reason why we're in the position we are now is Jesus Jimenez. That made it worth it. That made the signing worth it. That made the signing worth it. I found a Mexican Ascenso kit that was a Weed Trip Central with a very similar sponsor. Who's better, Jimenez or Gignac? Gignac. I'd be stupid to say it was Jimenez. If you're saying Jesus Jimenez is better than Gignac, you're nuts. I'm not that deluded. Andre Pierre Gignac is probably the best striker in CONCACAF. Especially now that Tati's left. But even then, he was probably still him. Gignac. You could argue for Tati, but you definitely... We got Blanco, Niasgotis, Jimmy and Santi, all four are so good. He has potential to learn, but it would be awesome to learn from someone like a Belotti or Javinko. I agree. But as long as he stays... If you're going to have to get rid of one of the strikers, if you're bringing in Belotti, I would rather say Ayo. I like Jimenez as a super sub when all the legs are tired, even if Belotti's already scored a goal or two. Ayo, I just think Ayo is... He definitely still has talent, but he's also very... He is definitely not regressed, but he's plateaued. Gignac is old, but still class. I agree. Cross in, Bernardeschi. But think about it, though. Ayo is definitely plateaued. Ayo is not... This isn't 2020. Ayo could have some great matches, but he's definitely plateaued. He has talent. I'm not saying he doesn't. But you sell on... I think you sell high on him, or sell about as high as you could get. I'm still higher on Achara as a striker than I am Ayo, if I'm admitting it. Yeah, I agree. Yep. For me, I'm still higher on Achara as a striker, as a third striker than I am Ayo. I think Ayo as a third striker is way too low for him. That doesn't help him. You sell high on him, get a defender or get a center back or a goalkeeper. You keep Achara. You let Achara develop there as well. Once Belotti leaves, hopefully you still have Jimenez and Achara. And if you need somebody else, you need somebody else. And then if you move and you decide if you want Jimenez as your second or your starter, Galaxy losing already. It's their third in GK. Okay. The Galaxy are losing already. Bull. Insigne, shot. And he just takes one straight over the bar. 66th minute. Is this going to be the third straight 0-0 match I've covered? Jeez. Well, reviewing. Bruh. Ayo for Jesus Jimenez coming up. I took a nap, but I feel like wake up feeling worse after sleeping. That sucks. Maybe watching this would have been better. Motrin? We're about to enter third hour of delay. Damn. Just postpone it. They'd be postponing in baseball. You know what? I will say, though, speaking about baseball, it was nice to see Albert Pujols hit a home run against the Blue Jays earlier in the week. It was nice. The Jays were pretty much done anyway in that game. I want Albert to hit 700. I need him to hit 700. I wish it was when I was there in St. Louis, but hey, you know, at least he still did hit a home run against the Blue Jays. I wish it was in St. Louis when he was pinch hitting when I was there, but, you know, can't win them all, can you? Or both, but. Carlos Heel with a corner in the 67th minute. Getting to the last couple of minutes. Header. Jimenez with a nice header to clear. That was nice. He just jumped. He was just like, up. I'm going up. Boom. Boom. Winvo. Timeout. That'll be a goal kick. Union 6-0 Houston full time. Damn. Winvo. See the spam bot? Time it out. Io Akinola for Jesus Jimenez. They're taking off Bernardeschi. Oh. Houston are so ass. 6-0. They're bad as DC. Nothing. How's Hector Herrera doing for you? Bernardeschi with a great shot there he rang the post. What happened to Blaise Matuidi and Inter Miami? He got released. They didn't want him. DeAndre Kerr for Federico Bernardeschi. That's not good. We still got Jaden Nelson. Emmanuel Boateng is on for the Revs in the 69th minute. Bob Bradley's an idiot. What are these subs? The Io Jimenez one isn't bad, but not Kerr for Nelson? You're doing Kerr for Bernardeschi. Are you out of your mind? Okay, we already figured that out on Tuesday. That's a stupid question. We already figured that one out on Tuesday. Boateng for Tommy Mack. Bob lost his head. We already knew that already. Bob lost his head. It's a shameful thing. Lobster head. Actually, though, that's pretty good. You know what? That does fit Bob Bradley. It's a shameful thing. Lobster head. What did you... Oso? That was a horrible pass. What? But, Io. Nice. Nelson. I can't get mad at that pass. It was in tight space. Crigito, Insigne, Io Akinola. Nice Io, kept it up. Now he's still a free agent. I'm a glutton for punishment, but it's proven that Bob cannot build it. Bob the Buck T. You're a waste man. Bob the Buck T. You're a waste man. Stain the Mayu for... No. This is just bad. They stopped being a thing for a while, like in 2021. And now recently they've just been like in every comment section. Like I at least have to delete a comment from them. It's like annoying as shit. Now they're in the freaking chats again. I guess they can't stick to Instagram no more because nobody really wants to use Instagram because, you know, they basically changed it to TikTok. So I guess I have to go back to YouTube, don't they? Trash. I liked the calm. Bradley gets called for a foul. I liked the calm. Rebel is here. Welcome back. Bob Bradley should get sacked tomorrow. If we could get Fabio Cannavaro over on a direct plane on a private jet, you're damn right we should. Shot saved by Petrovic. Insigne tries to belt one. 72nd minute. Lorenzo tried to belt one. Wasn't enough. What a shot. I thought he was on target. Let me see. Insigne. Oh, if he punched that. Yeah, I remember. Bob Bradley's world class. What do you hear? What do you say? NYC 0-0 Montreal full time. That's going to get cleared out for another corner in the 72nd minute. I remember Vela and Griezmann at Real Sociedad. Yeah, I remember. That was actually a pretty damn good duo. Now, Griezmann is a flop. He's finished. And Vela, well, he doesn't care about football anymore. He's just playing it at LAFC because he enjoys it. Ball crossed in. Header. McNaughton knocks it down over the bar. Be a goal kick. Drop the CL in class and it describes Bob. Greetings from Italy. Buonanotte. Buongiorno. Buongiorno. Yeah, because Crescito said it was 2 a.m. His post said it was 2 a.m. in Italy, yeah. So now it's about, what, 3:39. Buongiorno. I'm not used to that time difference. I'll get used to it, don't worry. Insigne. I'll figure it out. Crescito. Plays it back. Jaquil Marshall-Ruddy. 55% possession to 45% possession. Hey, the possession got better. Bernardeschi is off. We still got Crescito and Insigne. Oh, no. DeAndre, that was a good tackle by Vrioni there, I have to admit. Don't let it be like that. Come on, McNaughton. Come on, Lucas. Cross header. Be a goal kick for Bono. Nice. Sacramento 4-2 over Charleston Battery. Nice. Not looking good right now. And Crescito's down. Because they started signing players that were old as shit. Josie Altidore, Omar Gonzalez, Sebastian Lletget, Emmanuel Boateng. They lost Adam Buxa. They lost Tejan. Barrero's not even playing. Vrioni only was a half. Is only playing like a half. That's why. They lost their quality, and Bruce Arena signed his friends. AJ De La Garza, ring a bell? Nias-Gota's goal scoring rate is 40%. Only player in MLS history to do so. Sarah of MLS. There's a sneakerhead store, and I want to buy the Travis Scott Air Max 1 for $500 in size 9. I'm a size 10 and have $1,060 from paycheck. Should I buy them? Yes. That's what you want. Go buy it. I wouldn't, personally, but I'm not a Travis Scott fan. But if that's what you want, do it. You got the money. Do it. Cleared. Oso couldn't get to the ball, but McNaughton, nice. Crescito's back up, 76th minute. Go get the football. Nice. Insigne, cross in, headed away. Jaquil Marshall-Ruddy. Boateng takes the first hit. Nice. Marshall-Ruddy. Jaquil with a good run there, I have to say. Oso, Insigne, Oso, Kerr! Penalty! Penalty for Toronto. Penalty for Toronto. I played outstanding score. I won 60 euros. Forza Lore. Penalty. Toronto. Penalty. Did you already eat all those things? Son of a bitch. I hope so. It is. It looks like it's a penalty. Well, Bernardeschi's off the pitch. It's Insigne. I mean, Kerr was going for the ball. I think that's a pen. I mean, I hope they keep it. Please don't take it away. Please don't take it away. Just give us the damn penalty, please. Please give us the penalty. It looks like they're setting it up, at least. Oh, Insigne to take. Lorenzo Insigne. Checking the penalty. They're checking the penalty. They're checking it. Lorenzo Insigne. Lorenzo Insigne. Come on, Lore. Give him the penalty. Give him the penalty. Just, I'm begging. They're checking VAR. They're checking VAR. We're not getting it, aren't we? We're not getting it. Please. Please. Penalties confirmed. Oh. Still have some. I mean, Kerr went for the ball. Polster's leg was in the way. I don't know why you're complaining about it. No. If Michael Bradley takes a penalty, I'm going to scream. It's Insigne. Like, Kerr went for the ball. Kerr was trying to kick the ball. Polster got in the way. That's not a pen. That's not a foul against Toronto. That's a pen. That's a pen. I don't care. That's what I see. I'm a little bit behind. I'm not going to check the chat. Turns out I just realized I'm a little bit behind. I'm going to watch this as it is. I'm not checking the chat until I get into my time. VAR checked it. I think it's a pen. I think it's a pen. Polster got in the way. There was a tangle of legs. It's not like Kerr, I mean, I guess you could say. I don't see it. I think it's a pen. I think it's a pen. VAR's bullshitting us. If we get screwed. There once was a player by the name of Kerr. And DeAndre didn't dare subvert. Once danger threatened him, I hit pay dirt. I know just what I'll do. I'll suck and profit. $1 won't cut it. Yes, footballer, yes, it's you. I'll screw and screw and screw. Suck and profit. Come on. Give us the penalty. They're going to give the decision. Penalty. Penalty. Penalty is the decision. They're giving the penalty, as far as I can tell. That is the most weakest point I have ever seen on a VAR check, legitimately. It's a penalty for TFC. It's a penalty for TFC. So Insigne gets to take. Shut up, Carles Heel. Shut up, man. Shut up. If we didn't deserve it, we'll get screwed. Here's the penalty. Insigne to take versus Petrovic. Insigne to take. 80th minute. Insigne! Saved. Ball don't lie. Insigne missed the penalty. It was a save by Petrovic. Insigne got... Ball don't lie. I guess ball don't lie. Cross in. Saved by Petrovic. Never a PK. Justice was done. Yeah, ball don't lie. 81st minute. So, fuck. Lorenzo! Like, I'd say Petrovic made a good save. Yes. Yes. Come on, y'all. You got 10 minutes. And probably like 5 stoppage time because VAR. I mean, I guess it's ball don't lie. Insigne has failed so far. Bernardeschi's been the better player. He's honestly been better. He has honestly been better. Insigne is a big name. Bernardeschi is the better footballer. DeAndre Kerr, so far. This is why Mancini never had Insigne on pens in Italy. Well, Don Mancini knows it should be Crescito or Bernardeschi. Insigne, shit, penalties are still going to be our bane of existence, isn't it? I mean, we just figured that one out on Tuesday, but still. Don Mancini knew. I think we should look to free up the spot in the offseason. No, it's not. A fool for Leggett and Rivera for Captoum. Just get a goal. I think he'll get there. Insigne will get there. I think he'll get there. He's got to get used to it. Juventino Slim Shady for the win. Shot! Over the bar! DeAndre Kerr misses, but it's a corner. Although we had Bernardeschi. Lol. Well, yeah, that's true. Well, we have him too. So, give me Crescito or Bernardeschi. Bernardeschi is a good penalty taker, and Crescito hits him amazingly. Amazingly. Hello, Celergold. Crescito hits them amazingly. Header. Going to be cleared for another corner for TFC. What? Goal kick? 83rd minute. Because he's crazy. He's an idiot. Pumas Unam versus Monterrey. What's your prediction? Are you going to cover it? I'm not going to cover it because I ain't going to be up at 12. Nah. Or at least like to where I'm woken up enough to enjoy it. I'm going to say Pumas 2, Monterrey 1. Insigne for a big contract, a small performance. We should have had that keeper versus Vancouver. If we draw, we can make playoffs. No chance. Forjo Wolo, welcome to Nightmares. Foul. Be a free offside. Free kick for Petrovic. It's not a bad performance. Timbers are in the playoff spot right now. We are. Good for y'all. Come on, TFC. Just steal a goal. Just find one. Just find one. Just find one, y'all. But I really do agree. Right now, Bernardeschi is the way better player. I have to say you're right. But I think Insigne will find the way. He will find himself. He will find himself. He will find himself. I think he's getting used to the speed of the game and the toughness. There's a definite roughness and toughness spectrum in MLS that goes out for a, oh no, it doesn't. Insigne tracks back to defend. TFC attacking, and that's going to go out for a throw-in for New England in the 85th minute. Insigne actually missed. Vafanculo. He did miss. He did miss the penalty. And yes, Vafanculo. Vafanculo, yes. That's actually pretty close to the spelling. I mean, you kind of had it. Kind of. Don't space it. But add a second F and don't space it. You had it pretty much. We need to play stink and need the lineup fixed. Nick Cushing needs to learn what Ronnie said. Since he equalizes 3-3, Brandon Vasquez goal. Italians just got lucky in the Euro. Should have been England winning. If it was a series of 7, England would have won, but it's just a single game. But I'm glad they didn't win because England doesn't deserve to win. It's hilarious to see them lose and bottle it. It's hilarious. Mavinga's in or out for Daniil Henry. Daniil Henry is in. What happens when you curse at an Italian? You're going to get an argument, and hopefully you know enough Italian to handle that argument, or you're going to get BTFO'd. Comedy relief. Winvo Orlando fan club. Orlando City are guaranteed to be in the 2023 Champions League. CCL, here we come. If Winvo does what I did with TFC versus Vancouver, don't do it, Winvo. Don't. All right? Don't say that your semifinal was the real final. I was already made an asshole. Made out to be an asshole because of that. So, leave it be. Leave it be. Don't say it. Learn from me. England deserves to win. No. England were dominated at home for 110 minutes. No, they don't. And Southgate's a fraud. If Southgate wasn't such a fraud, maybe you would have won the final. Who won on penalties, though? My brain says yes. My heart says we fail so close. See? Insigne for a corner. I want to win so badly. Me too. We all do. You don't want to win. Where's your heart? Throw in for TFC. Come on, go get it. Yep, but see, I think Winvo understands more than me. TFC normally dominates the Canadian Championship, so we definitely have the... That's out for a throw in the 88th minute. England's better than Italy now, but not then. Well, yeah, they're better now because England went to the World Cup, but honestly, I think, well... No, you're right. England is better. I have to give them that now. But it's just funny to see them lose. '88th minute. Throw in for TFC. Insigne in the 88th minute. Oh, no. What do we do? Cross in. No. Crescito. Come on, Mimo. Cross. Header. Insigne. Lorenzo. That's out for a corner. I wasn't happy when they signed these Italians. One showed up of the DPs. The other isn't getting it done. When my friend was dating her ex at the time, he was just using her, and I would curse him in Spanish. He would say, "What the fuck are you saying?" And I wouldn't say it in English. That's smart because you don't want to get your ass kicked. I understand the jumping the gun equals somehow getting hurt. Winvo, timeout. You see it, don't you? Cross in. Insigne, header. Damn it, Jaden. Horrible run. You ran too far. 89th minute. If he actually was scoring goals, I'd call him Grease Lightning, but you know. Daniel Henry. Why is Daniel Henry that? Okay, no, it's not Daniel. That was Io. It's early. 2 damn bots. Now it's the same bot. They just had 2 freaking comments. 89th minute into the 90th. Probably got about, 4 minutes of stoppage time? Just hold on. If we can't score, just hold on. Don't let this happen. Don't. No. Emmanuel Boateng. Since he come back 4-3, that helps us, but we're not going to win this game. Son of a bitch. Throw in for New England. Brandon Vasquez again. He's damn good. TFC. Five minutes of stoppage time. Insigne. Here, put words in Winvo's mouth. Place forward. You put words. 50th second. 1 minute into stoppage time. TFC. Shot. Oh, off the head of McNaughton. Oh, that don't feel good. I've taken a football to the head like that before. I feel sorry for you, Lucas, but as long as your nose ain't bleeding, you ain't got no glasses on, you'll be good, man. Vancouver just tied 1-1 versus Nashville. Man, Nashville just sucks in the West. It feels weird. They should have stayed in the East. 1:20 of stoppage time. Just get the draw. Insigne's the Italian Defoe. Just isn't cut to play in the MLS. Give him some time. It's early. Bernardeschi's great at first. Let's just... In Naples, he always shot them like this. Out of 11 penalties, he missed 7. So Insigne getting his penalty in the penalty shootout for TFC on Tuesday was actually lucky. Okay. So we still don't have we have a penalty taker, but in penalty shootouts, we're going to still be going through hell. Thank you for telling me. And later I brought that up and he said it was a joke, and I said, joke my ass. Hey, tell him to square if you want him to square up. Oh, past the post. Boateng misses. Vrioni misses. 3 minutes left. Javane Brown scored for Vancouver. What? Trade Bono, Kerr, and Nelson. Yeah, I agree. Alex Bono, Kerr, and Nelson. Yep, trade them. Yep, gone. Get gone. Sell. Third minute of stoppage time. 3 to 4, 4 to 5. We got 2 more to go. Fraudulent man named Seller telling me lies. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen... Winvo did not say that. Unless you saw him in another chat saying it, but he didn't say it here. I would know if he did. 3 minutes. 3 of 5. Come on, TFC. Bradley. And he kicks it straight to Emmanuel Boateng. That's exactly how the end of this game is going to go. Tobias time is about to happen, isn't it? I have a bad feeling. DeAndre Kerr. Shot. Saved by Petrovic. 4th minute of stoppage time, or 1.5 minutes to go. Tobias time. Please do not forsake us, Tobias time. Jaquil Marshall-Ruddy running. Open space for Insigne. Open space for Lorenzo Insigne. And he puts it over the bar. With 1 minute to go. Tiragira just went over. Ay. 1 minute to go. TFC. Got 1 minute to go. Can they at least hold the draw? It's better than nothing. You basically just screwed up a 6-pointer. Overall, I don't hate the performance. And Io Akinola missed the header. 30 seconds to go. Just hold on. Probably would have bashed him and he knew it. You probably would have bashed that man and he knew it. Sometimes, beta. That man who didn't know what you were saying. Insigne. Beta. Full time. Looks like it was full time. 0-0. Hour match. Full time draw. I get what you're saying. Pathetic. Not good enough to get to the playoffs. Probably. Man, the Revs are pissed at the ref. And they still drew. Why are you complaining? Another 0-0 match. The 3rd straight review with a 0-0 match. Well, that was boring. TFC honestly blew it. Toronto can't beat Boston teams. I mean, will TFC make the playoffs? There's still a flicker of light. But just like 2021, probably knock that light out. Win or bust, yeah. The performance didn't suck. The result does. Let's put it like that. But with that being said, if you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification. Once you subscribe, comment, send super chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put this in play. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. Review will be out within the hour. I'll see you then. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. This team pisses me off. Peace.